Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Traders Reality crypto stream. Chaos, madness in our game of crypto. What's happening? Who knows where it's going next? What's going on, family? What is going on? Yo, the music, man. The music is by my guy, Ed Poster, man. Go check him out on Instagram. Speaking of which, we're going to be declaring the winner for the Instagram competition. So let's get on that. Be talking about that in a second. Just get that linked up right here. And get the Instagram tabbed up there. Actually, let me remove that. Let me put that there. And let me get the projections channel up. So what's going on, guys? What is going on? Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Dude, please put this Wyckoff distribution moon boys theory to sleep. Listen, the Wyckoff theory worked great. The principle is sound, okay? But there are a couple of things that the Wyckoff method doesn't really take into consideration. It's purely based on visual, all right? There's no point in coming to the chart and basing your decision to make a commitment to invest purely on a visual basis. There has to be so much more behind it, all right? The hybrid system, which takes the PVSRA method and Steve Murray's market maker method, combine the two together, you've got so many confluences that can come together to effectively give you the reason to make the decision to purchase. Does the Wyckoff theory or concept show you about vector candles? No. It solely resides on the fact that, yes, there is a composite man. There is the guy who is manipulating the market. Or both strategies, Wyckoff and the hybrid, agree on that basis. But the hybrid system, when we look into the Steve Murray market maker method, that factors in time. Where in the Wyckoff distribution method does it talk about the Asian session, the New York reversal, the Brinks box? It doesn't talk about that. All right? Steve Murray market maker method focuses in on exactly how the business model works. Okay? Back then, when Wyckoff was coming up with the idea, it was biased to just one marketplace. There was no Asian session. Well, there was probably an Asian session, but they didn't communicate. You know? The Wyckoff theory as it stands as a theory, okay? Zoom out. At some point, you're going to see it play out in hindsight. And then when it plays out in real time, happy days. You fulfilled the Wyckoff theory. Now, listen, I ain't challenging all these theories or not. But what I'm saying to you is the hybrid system, which takes those two schools of thought, which I don't take any credit for. PVSRA, Trader at Home, Steve Murray, Market Maker Method. Okay, I've taken both of their systems, joined them together. All right, because they are both pretty much the same thing, except PVSRA is a little bit more of an art form because there's all to do about the candlesticks. Before I continue, what's going on, members? What's going on, family? How is everybody doing tonight? It's going to be a short stream. I told you Friday was going to be a boring day. Friday, they have behaved like as if it's in the dead zone. All day we've been stuck in this boring range. Let me flip up the charts so we can talk more about it. Who's in the room, man? Mr. Dutchy, System Hack. System Hack, man. You and Sack Trades, bro. I know that when we do a meetup, I know you guys got the entertainment down sorted. I know we're good with that. Tools, listen, thank you very much for that, bro. I'll cover Ada for you, man. I'll have a look at Ada. But you know what? I don't know why people are hating on the Wyckoff theory. You know? Because it all started off with people hating on him when he came out with it. So I guess it sticks. You know? Wonderful, wonderful. Sack, PC Shed, how are you, my friend? Autos, what's going on? Okay. This is true. This is true. People do hate on what they don't understand, but I'm not saying I don't understand the Wyckoff principle, because the method itself is relatable to the Steve Murray Market Maker method, but it is a visual thing. Doesn't factor in a lot of stuff, man, and you need more information. You can't just simply wait for a yes, it's sound, accumulation, distribution. What do you think level 1 is? What do you think level 2 is? What do you think the peak formation is? Those are distribution and accumulation zones. No, we're not going to discredit the guy, but it needs more information, which is why we are here today, so that we can collate that. We can add confluence to confluence. Yes. Mike Dutch, thank you very much. Thank you, bro. All right, then. Let's have a conversation. I'm just going to let you guys know tonight also. We're going to go over to Twitch. We are going to go and take a visit to Twitch. We're going to lose some steam on Call of Duty. We are going to hit that tonight, straight after this stream. Okay, I'm going to declare the winner for the Instagram giveaway on the rap challenge. Okay, I've seen the votes, they've been cast, and I know the winner now, so I'm gonna reveal the winner for that. Okay, but more importantly, we're gonna go over to Twitch and we're just gonna kick back there. We do have good conversations over at Twitch, man. You know, it's like a mini podcast. Mike will ask a couple of questions. I will start cursing at Mike. I will go crazy at Call of Duty and understand the dynamics of the game. If you shoot someone in the face, they don't die. They shoot you in the finger, you are completely thrown out of the game. I don't get it. So, we're going to be doing that. The winner gets collab on the new track. Yo, System, I'm going to hold you to that. System Hack, I'm going to hold you to that. Yeah? Type 1 if you're down for it, because I want the winner to do that with you, bro. B Stu, good man. Good man. No, the contest winner is going to be declared right now. I'm going to do it right now. Okay, so the contest winner for the Traders Reality Kicks. Okay, so I'm just going to get up the shoes that I will be getting for my guy. Here we go. Give me a second. Bitcoin, you keep moving up. That's what we want you to do. Oh, man. What a day, man. I've been up and down. And patrons, by the way, forgive me for being so absent in the Patreon. I have managed to get that information over to you. So, that is all good. Right then. Cool. So, let me just flip over and show you the kicks. These trainers are called Cash. All right. So, these trainers, I designed them. And now, here we are. So, you're going to win these shoes. Okay. Handmade, fine Italian leather. That's what they are. Right there. Cash. All right. So the winner is going to pick these bad boys up. Handcrafted in Italy. Gets his special box. These have been provided courtesy of a very good friend of mine. Okay. So we're going to get my guy declared right now. So the winner is, quite by a decent shot, is number 2. Number 2 is As Trader, B Stu, TR, featuring me. So show some love to B Stu, guys. Show some love to B Stu. His track was fire. He done good, man. He done good, man. Okay, then. So we shall flip back over to MT4. So well done, my brother. Okay, B Stu, where you at? Are you in here, bro? Yes, you are. You must be in here. I saw you a moment ago. Type 1 if you're in here, bro. B Stu, where you at? There you go. Show some love to B Stu, man. Guys in the team, guys in the family. He's a member. Happy days. Well done, B Stu, man. I need you to send me over your address details so that I can get these kicks sent over to you, man. They take about 14 days to make, but depending where you are in the world will reflect how soon you get them. All right? Wicked. So well done. If you want to listen to any of the tracks that have been done, head up into the Discord. The link is in the description for the Discord. Go check it out. All right? So mad love and respect. I'm going to make the declaration on Instagram as well. So I'm going to mention you on there as well, Beastu. So happy days to you, my friend. I hope you enjoy these kicks. All right? Wicked. No worries, bro. Beastu, send it up to me or send it to Mike Dutch, either or. All right, so that I can get that done for you, my friend. Okay? And we're going to do another giveaway soon as well. All right? We're going to do a giveaway again. Another pair of shoes, man. I just love giving these shoes away. Okay, then. All right, then. Please do. Tino, DMs don't go through it. Hit me up on Discord. Yeah, if you can't get through to me, hit me up on Discord. Hit Mike up on Discord. Okay? All right, then. Let's have a... John. John, you took the words straight out, man. Let's have a conversation, all right? So firstly, let's look back, all right? Because it's so important that you look back, because what's the point in trying to project what is happening in the future if you don't understand what they have done? There's a big difference between talking about moves in hindsight, but I'm using the information from the left of the chart to determine what is likely to happen on the right side of the chart. But the one thing that not many people tell you, okay, is you only really need to look back over the last few days. Okay, you just need to look at the last few days to really determine what has been happening. Okay, because remember, we're operating on a weekly cycle, right? Now, a trading week in cryptocurrency, all right, let's say in Forex, is realistically Monday through to Friday. It's a 5-day trading week. Now, cryptocurrency is every single day, but there are spaces in the chart where cryptocurrency really doesn't do much, like on a Saturday afternoon, all right? And even towards a Sunday evening, sometimes it doesn't do anything. And if it does do something, it's on a volatile move, which is light volume, and you don't want to get caught up in that chaos, all right? But let's consider something. On the 1 hour time frame, we've got this big W formation, okay? Now, I highly suggest that you try and watch some of the videos on the projections channel, which I've pinned to the chat, okay? Try and watch that, okay? Because it's going to help you understand the development of this move. Also in the streams, all right? For every green box that you see on here, there has been a stream for it, all right? Try and go back and watch those streams to help you understand the development of this move. Because when you understand the development, you're then going to be able to understand when it starts to develop in the future. Because we will see another W. All right? So Bitcoin forms this big W formation. Now, if you go back in time in the streams, you'll notice that we always see a W formation appear. And then we always see the first pullback. There is always a pullback from the W formation breaking out, and this is what's happened. We've seen the rise out of the pattern, and now price has come all the way back down. Okay, now if you consider the following here, all right, let me flip this over to you so that you guys are on the same wavelength. If you look at this right now, so we've got W formation. First move up, right, takes out this zone. Now, wherever this peak of the W is, okay, is important, all right? Because that was the last point that they changed the direction to induce the retail trader who went short from this move to the downside, all right? So when price breaks the middle peak of the W formation, we are expecting a retrace back, All right? It's always the case. Whenever price breaks up and takes out a previous peak, it always comes back down to effectively test that zone. And that's exactly where we are in the chart. So when price pulls back down, okay, we are waiting to see if this move to the downside is going to hold. It will always, the peak formation will always be valid, even if price comes here, here, here. Even if it comes right down to the first leg, as long as it bounces away from this point, we are in happy day territory. Okay? However, if it actually decides to go lower, then we do have an invalid pattern. Now, it needs to go down pretty low for us to agree that it's going to be invalidated. However, if it comes down here and then comes straight back up, that pattern is still valid. Remember, where it's a variation on the theme. You're never going to get a perfect W, but you'll get one that is pretty decent. Okay? Now, let me get rid of this. So, the first rise out of the pattern itself is where we are right now. So, this is where we are in the chart. Principally, what we're waiting for is price to come back up. When it breaks the first level, it will come back down and do exactly the same again. And then it will come up again and do exactly the same. But next time, it will form a peak formation when it will repeat the same process, but in reverse, come back down, peak formation yet again. Okay? That's what we're waiting for. This is a weekly cycle. All right? Rise level 1, rise level 2, rise level 3, peak formation, drop rise level 1, drop rise level 2, drop peak formation. That's all we're looking for, but there will always be a variation of it. You might get the level 1 drop be quite steep. Level 2 might not be so steep, okay? But ideally, you want to see more consolidation from each level, okay? As long as each level rise doesn't take out the previous consolidation gap, or should I say the last time it stopped, on that level, the rise is still valid. Flipping over to the charts themselves, okay? Look at where we are right now. So, Bitcoin has now recovered the majority of the liquidity on the left side of the chart. There is this zone right here, which is a liquidity pool on the 15-minute time frame. So if I flip over to that, you're going to see that vector right there, okay, which has been taken. And then you've got this vector candle down here. Now, the thing for me is this. Bitcoin right now is holding the psychological high very well. Now, we know that whenever it breaks the psychological high, it's going to either move down quite aggressively or try and move back up. But what they've done in this zone is fantastic. Look at the amount of vector candles that we've got in this zone. Okay, we've got vector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stopping volume vector right there. We've got more red vectors than we do have green. Because if it's green vector candles they want, they will be pushing price above the 34 mark, okay, which is up here. They'll be trying to take that zone. All right? But we're seeing a lot more vector candles to the downside, which is telling me that the market maker is trying to buy. But look what he's doing. Every time he buys, he brings it back up and fulfills the obligation of the vector. Pushes price down, buys, brings it back up. Buys, brings it back up. He's keeping price in the zone. He hasn't realized a return on these vectors yet. He's brought price back into the vector, but he's building longs at lower prices. He wants to see those longs realize profit up here. This is where he wants to send price. Yes, he's recovered the vector candle. He's probably taken some profit from this move, but he's probably got millions of dollars worth of positions in this candle, which he knows he'll be able to bring at a higher profit up here. So he could be sitting in the red right now, which is what he's happy to do. What then he does, what he does, I sound like Yoda. So what he then does is he contains price. Look at the wicks to the low. Wick, 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 wick. Why has today been so quiet? Whether or not we're waiting for information, they have been holding price very well today at the psychological high. Okay? I'm using Well, Blood of Snow. Dolo, I'm using Bitcoin USDT perpetual. Market maker is waiting for Steve to buy. How hilarious is that? Okay. So, the zone is being held right now. Okay, the psychological low. Sorry, the psychological high. Now, what's important is this. Bitcoin right now, okay, is en route. It's above the 5 and the 13 EMA. All right? It's above yesterday's open. Okay? We've got this vector candle here. Now, because we are at the weekend, there's a good chance that we are going to see some really choppy behavior. They could move price into this zone, but they'll be very choppy about it. All right? Now, let's have a look at Ethereum. And then I'll keep on Bitcoin. I'll finalize the projections. If Bitcoin, okay, continues to the upside, the first projection point itself will be this red vector candle zone. This is where I'm expecting Bitcoin to go if it holds this current point. That is the zone, okay? If we end up going lower, there's a good chance we're going to recover the vector candle down here on the 15-minute time frame. Okay? That's where we could go. On the bigger scheme of things, if Bitcoin does continue to break down and come down into this zone right here, then there is a very good chance that they will bring price down towards this vector point right here. Now, that would be a news move. Someone would have to say something about Bitcoin to get price back down to there. What we're trying to establish is this move away from the peak formation, because the peak formation is still valid, guys. This pattern is still valid. If price comes all the way down towards the pin of this move of 28,759, this move is still valid. Okay? As long as it pulls up away from that point. But where we are right now is in a big consolidation zone. We are accumulating yet again. In order for this rise level 1 to be valid, price needs to come back up. They are accumulating a lot of positions on this move to the downside. It's ironic how they're not breaking price down. They could have used this week to really drop price, but they didn't. What's this? What is this? Alright then. Ethereum. See, Ethereum is actually trading technically sound. Alright? Look at that. Beautiful. Now, do you see why I stuck with Ethereum when I first started the streams? Ethereum was the one that traded very well. Okay? Because they respect the zones with Ethereum. For some reason, Ethereum just trades beautifully. All right, you can see clear intention. Of all the move that has happened to the downside with Bitcoin and Ethereum, you only see 1, 2, 3 vector candles. That's all you're seeing. Look at Bitcoin, man. So many more vector candles. All right. Ethereum is doing very well to stay above the 200 EMA. The moving averages are now flat. Look at that. 50 EMA flat. 200 flat. 13 EMA flat. 5 EMAs edging upwards now because price is starting to move. All right. RSI itself. Look at that. Even the market signal is outside the came outside the volatility band. All right. And now it's trying to point back upwards. So there's a lot of strength with Ethereum. This weekend will make or break this move to the upside. All right. It will make or break it. If they do decide to send price lower, because Ethereum does have a lot of liquidity down here, there's a good chance it could send it. All right. And yet we will still be valid in this move to the upside because this W formation is doing very well to hold. Look at how they brought price down here, man, on Ethereum. Look at that. Beautiful. I think it's fantastic what they've done in this point here in the chart. Close that. Close that. Okay then. Right, where are we at right now with Bitcoin? Okay then. Now, considering that nothing much has been happening in the charts, my friends. Okay. Tina, are the vectors of the higher than normal bang happen to be a well, especially at the bottom. So, all right, guys, let me explain something to you. Okay. There's a massive difference between cryptocurrency that is traded on this platform, which is IC Markets, than there is to Binance and Bybit and Femex and what have you. This platform is an electronic central network. All right. So all the price feeds, all the orders get pumped into one massive server, and that server has liquidity behind it. All right. Where it will fulfill those obligations. Why would you use this platform as opposed to using Binance? Well, firstly, you don't get charged any commissions or limit orders or market orders to place trades on this platform, especially when you're trading with Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. You don't get charged any fees. All right. However, the leverage is a little bit different. Okay. The max leverage that you can have on this account that I've got is up to 500 to 1. All right. But the leverage is different because this works in lot sizes. You don't actually buy Bitcoin. Right. You are trading contracts for difference. You're just trading the value of it. Now, when you trade on this platform with Forex, I mean, the reason why I trade on this platform, especially with Forex, is because it's a tax-free instrument. I don't get taxed trading off this platform, all right? Especially Forex. Now, because Bitcoin is effectively under the contracts for difference, all right, it's exactly the same thing as Forex, in essence. It's the same asset, the contract that is, okay? Now, I don't know what the laws are all around the world, but if you download IC Markets, everything you need is in the video's description, and you want access to these indicators, it is free of charge. You don't have to pay anything for this platform, okay? You use it as a point of reference, go into download IC Markets, and then go into the Discord, which is also in the description, and download the indicators free of charge in the Discord channel itself, all right? But this is why I like to use this platform. Now I'm currently doing a challenge for the Patreons where I'm doing it all on Binance. Okay. I'm also going to do exactly the same on this platform right here. Okay. Because on this platform, I can open and close trades at speed. It's so fast. All right. I can give you an example right now. So that's if they actually let me open a trade, because it is now the weekend. Let's see. There you go. Straight away. That's a buy. That quick. Close it. Don't pay any commission. All I pay is the spread, and the spread is very low on IC Markets, so that's pretty much where we are with this platform. Okay, remember, I've come from Forex, guys. Okay, this is my platform. This is what I do everything on, and I love this platform. It is old school, but that's the nature of the beast, guys. All right, that's what I like to do. Okay, so moving forward, all right, we're going to be reaching over to Twitch. All right, I thought that, you know, just welcome you guys into the market for one last time before the weekend. Okay, you know the zones. What I advise you guys to do is this: proceed with caution. All right, use the weekend to train your proficiency. Okay, use it to understand the methodology. Go back in the previous streams, just watch one or two, whatever. Okay. Keep rehearsing in your mind. Go back in the chart, okay? Here's a little exercise for you, all right? Whether you are on IC Markets or on TradingView, do this. Open a chart, all right? Any chart on cryptocurrency, all right? So if you are on IC Markets and you want to do it on here, open a new chart, right-click, get rid of the grid, okay? Now up here you can see you've got candlesticks and the line chart. Go onto the line chart, zoom in, pick the 1 hour time frame, okay? And then scroll back and see if you can find any W's on the 1 hour time frame. So I've managed to find one right here, okay? So I'm going to draw out a W right there. Okay. There's one W. I need to start applying the cycle. So rise up. Retrace. Rise up again. You see, it's very small. Retrace. Rise up again. Peak formation. We've got an M pattern up here. Look at that. Come back down. Rise up. Stop, hunt, rise. Drop. And then we've got another cycle. Rise up there. Come back down. That's a valid level 1 right there. Drop. Drop again. Rise level 2. Drop. Peak formation. V-shaped pattern. Come back up. Do you get it? The idea is to train your eyes to see the patterns, okay? If you've got the patterns on the 1 hour, then dive down to the 15-minute time frame and try and pick off the patterns from there. Look at this. The M formation up here. Draw it out. Keep drawing it out. And then once you've drawn it out, try and find the levels. Drop rise level 1. Drop rise level 2. Is that a valid level? Is that a valid rise? Well, it looks like this drop and this consolidation would be deemed as the level 1. Okay, because look. Drop. Consolidation level 1. Drop consolidation level 2. Because it took out the level there. Drop consolidation level 3. Peak formation. So what have we got? Head and shoulders. A variation of the pattern itself. All right. Rise. Rise level 1, consolidation. Rise level 2, drop. Rise level 3, peak formation. M pattern right there, coming back down. Level 1. Drop. Reset. W formation. Rise. Yeah? You get the idea? That's how it works. I've already done the Bitcoin projections, my friend. And I'll do it one more time. So, do that over the weekend, guys, to train your mind. That time frame is, listen, the 2 time frames that I'll be talking about mainly in this channel is the 1 hour and the 15 minute. Okay? So, Bitcoin, if this zone does hold and it continues above the 50 EMA, we'll be looking towards this zone right here, the 34,262. Remember, this is a day trading strategy. I'm not going to tell you that Bitcoin's going to go to 75,000 from this point. All right? I ain't going to talk about it like that. What we need to see is we need to see the 13 EMA cross above the 1 hour time frame 50 EMA. That will confirm that they are going to look to send price higher. Now, the principle is this. Because the 50 and the 200 EMA are quite close to each other on the chart, it means that it's going to be easy for Bitcoin to cross over and establish momentum. But we've got to be careful. All right? If this move and them holding this zone right here, if it's going to be valid, I need a clean break away from this point, which means I'm looking at Bitcoin coming back up towards this area here. So if the M2, if the pivot right now is confirmed and the M3 pivot point gets broken and retested and continues back up, we will be projecting towards the M5 zone. That's only if the M3 pivot zone gets confirmed, because whilst the M3 pivot is being worked, it hits a liquidity point. And when it hits a liquidity point, price will come back, retrace, continuation to the upside. All right? That's what I'm waiting for. What you can see here is effectively the market makers pinning the lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are working the lows. Look at this big stopping volume candle. So valid. All right? So valid. And we said that they would recover this wick, and they did just that. Okay? So they've accumulated so much in this zone. Okay? Now, go and enjoy your weekends, guys. I'm going to make my way over to Twitch. All right? So if you haven't actually joined us over there at Twitch, please make sure you do. I'm going to go on Call of Duty and start losing my mind. All right? Start venting out some of my frustrations. But today, I hope not many of you traded. And if you did trade and you took advantage of any moves, I congratulate you if you managed to see any profits. But this is why I don't trade on Fridays, guys. I trade because of this. These are the dead gap zones, dead zones. They trap traders up. They get them committed because they fear they're going to miss out on a massive move. Whether that move is to the upside or to the downside, principally they are getting people to commit money. And we ain't about that. We ain't about waiting to get involved on the move before it happens. We're about getting in on the move whilst it's happening. Yeah? If you want to get over to Twitch, everything you need is in the description of this video. So the link is there for you to go and join us over at Twitch. Pass through, because we do talk about the charts during the intervals on the game, if I ain't going crazy about the previous session in the game. But yeah. All right then, time to have a little laugh. Pancho, how you doing? And yeah, one more time, well done, Beastu. Well done. There'll be no stream tomorrow, guys. All right, Patreons, tomorrow we're going to be doing the Saturday session in the morning. All right, for the YouTube members and the patrons. So make sure you get yourself lively for that tomorrow morning. It's going to be from about 11:30, either 11:30, quarter to 12, because I know it's quite late for some people. All right, but I'm going to do the Saturday morning stream, all right, where we can just catch up and just have a conversation about what's been going on, and we'll see what Bitcoin has done from that point. All right, so members, yeah, YouTube members and the patrons themselves. Okay, but guys, have a lovely weekend. All right, it's been okay this week for trading. All right, cryptocurrency hasn't done anything crazy. It's gone to levels that we anticipated. Okay, but come Tuesday, that's when the hunt begins. Tuesday is the best day for me. Always the best day of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are the best days for trading. All right, so mad love and respect. Go and have yourselves a weekend. I take about 10 minutes to actually say bye, so please get off this stream. Mad love and respect to all of you guys. Peace.